Let's kick things off with a visit to a Major League tailgating party. For many sports fans, tailgating has become more than a weekend pastime. It's a kind of community that substitutes for the small town life that most of us no longer know. Many seniors are catching the tailgating spirit. Let's meet some of them now and find out what makes this very American form of socializing so popular. Afterward, I'll speak with tailgating's commish himself in his natural habitat.
Sunrise. Game day. At this time of the morning, there are still more hours until kickoff than in an entire football game. But the stadium parking lot is already filling with people. They're coming to celebrate not just a game, but a community they love. Baltimore tailgaters take their fun seriously. The dedication of these stalwart Ravens fans creates an atmosphere of game day intensity and Mardi Gras revelry that appeals to young and old alike.
What time is it? Game time! What time is it? Game time! Dogs in the house! Dogs in the house! Go!
Well, the reason we're out here is we like to get together and have fun and party.
It's a great time to get together with your friends. You don't get to see them all the time all through the year, but when football season comes around, we can renew our acquaintances and just have a good time.
Couldn't be any better. The later years of my life, this is my enjoyment. Every game you come out here and have a great time with these guys. And I've known most of these people here all my life anyway.
Combining equal parts food,
that's a good-looking bird,
friends, and football, the tailgating party morphs into a small-town backyard social. And here, as in most gatherings, the elders tell the best stories.
It was the coldest day of the year, and we were in a box truck with some portable heaters in there, and we like to froze to death. But that didn't deter us. We still were here, and we were there to, cheer on our team.
I come down here at 7 o'clock, and I start walking along and just talking to people and eating and drinking free. I've never paid for any tailgating, and I usually end up getting a free ticket.
Years ago, when the old Pope used to be here, I used to take him to all the games. And then he used to play football. It's just been a great relationship all our life.
And now I take my pop to all the games that he can stand the weather.
If you're not into sports, don't worry. You don't have to be a fan to enjoy a good tailgate.
Oh, God. Who we playing, honey? Who's pitching? Atlanta. We're playing Atlanta, and we're going to win.
The only real requirement to attend a tailgate party is a healthy appetite.
Most of these people work for weeks getting the food prepared for somebody to eat. My job is to eat. I come and make these people happy.
We have the Thanksgiving motif of turkey and stuffing, and we also have ham,
During hunting season, a lot of the guys bring deer meat.
bratwurst, lasagna, Maryland crab dip, which is kind of my recipe.
We brought oysters. Someone else brought chicken. We have Caesar salad.
Pulled pork. We have tenderloin, which is called tailgate tenderloin, steamed shrimp.
A caribou dog?
And then there's caribou bratwurst as well.
Caribou brats?
And we've had jerk chicken. We've got a seafood medley out there.
Cuban sandwiches, cream chip beef, and a famous crab soup. So it's all here. Call it a little tailgate buffet.
Whether they come out of hunger, a love of fun, or fanatical devotion to a team, two things are sure. The party will continue for years to come, and the tailgating community will live on.
I told my son the other day, I said, Pop's 80 years old. And I said, I don't know if I'm 80 years old, if I'm going to want to go out there and sit in the cold like he does.
Well, I'm 72 right now, and I feel pretty good. I figure maybe 10 more years and I might pack it up.
There's always somebody here.
Always the same spot right there.
Greetings from the M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland, where inside the Baltimore Ravens are playing against my favorite team, the Atlanta Falcons. Hate to tell you that, but it's true. And outside, I'm with the very famous Commissioner of Tailgating, Mr. Joe Kahn. Joe Kahn is going to tell me everything I ever wanted and maybe some of the things I didn't want to know about tailgating and everything that he's done to make it happen. Now, this is a second career for you, is that right, Joe?
Well, it all started in 1996. I had sold my cooking school, I had sold my house, and I wanted to travel. Charles Kuralt was a very big influence in my life. I guess the wanderlust of traveling around the country and seeing the country in a motorhome. And I sold my business, and people say, well, now you could retire. And I don't think the word retirement really has meaning in the new age of America, that it's directed into what else can we do. I wanted to travel. I actually wanted to do a food show at Charles Kuralt with food. And that year, 1996, I went to every stadium in the NFL. Being from New Orleans, Super Bowl was in New Orleans with a message, even if your team doesn't make it to Super Bowl, that all the fans will welcome you around, and just fell in love with this thing we call tailgating, which is actually the new community social or the last great American neighborhood.
So, but is it tailgating or the game that brings you to a stadium?
Oh, I think tailgating. Tailgating, the game is going on, and I tell you the truth, I didn't even know there was a game until about 6 years ago. I didn't know where everybody went. I thought it was like a bathroom break, and then everybody was gone and everybody came back. But you notice in walking around, when we find people talking to each other, this is the reception, the tailgater's reception. Now, we all love to go to receptions. We may skip the wedding, but we're going to reception. We may skip the banquet, but we're going to go to the reception because you can move around, you can talk to different people. In the banquet, we sit down at the table. We sit down next to the same two people. We can't talk to the person across from us because they got that whatever that flower arrangement is, and we can't talk to them. It's like a jungle out there. And so the same thing as in the stadium. When you sit down, you talk to two people on the side of you, the guy in front of you and the person in back of you spilling beer. But outside, we walk around. And so for me, it's the social, it's a tailgate. This is the new community social where each city, every game gets together and celebrates itself.
Do you see a lot of mature adults in your journey that are out there that are tailgating?
I see a lot of immature adults. You know, when we talk about adults, what do we talk about? We talk about age, and I really believe that my parents, who were, and I'm at the cusp of baby booming, that there were the people who went through the Depression, and they believed in age, that at 65 we were going to retire. At so many years we were going to do something. And now I think the mindset is that age, we don't really feel age. But I don't know in the tailgate area, and I think this is what's so much fun, I don't know if this is an adult party where children can throw a ball, can run around and paint their face and drop things on the ground and nobody yells at them, or it's a children's party where adults can scream and yell and paint their face and run around and drop things on the ground and nobody will yell at them.
What about from a social aspect, that sense of community? I know when people get in their 60s and 70s and 80s, sometimes they feel isolated. Does this give you an opportunity not only to meet people in one area of the country, but to continue on to other areas and meet people there?
You know, that when we talk about age and we talk about, you know, somebody 80 or 90, yesterday at actually the Naval Academy, I celebrated a 75th birthday with a gentleman. That this is a social, the only, you know, it's sometimes we restrict ourselves. We are so security conscious in this country right now. We have our alarm system, we have our garage door openers. We don't even answer a cell phone now without looking at caller ID. But out in the parking lot, the only stranger is one you haven't said hello to.
Sure.
And I think that's great. And I tell people, even if you don't like football, you don't have tickets, don't worry about it. Come out to the game and you're going to make friends.
So Joe, how do you define tailgating?
You know, it's hard to define. I define it as the new community social, the last great American neighborhood. But you know, it's better if you see it than to talk about it. But you know, the prime number in tailgating today is 77.
Oh.
Why? Because you're number 7, I'm number 7. We put us together. Let's go tailgate.
When we come back, we'll check out the tailgating scene in Baltimore, taste some local cuisine, and chat with some people who have been tailgating their entire lives.
Look, wait, we can go through here. Look, we're going right over here. Look, let's go under the caution thing. Look, be cautious. Okay, whoop, I dropped my beads. Okay.
Can I help you?
Well, we're going to give beads away to people.
Okay.
We're going to give beads away.
Where are the red beads?
We don't have any red beads. We're in Baltimore. We're in Baltimore. This is like a bird battle. I never thought about that. This is like a bird battle. Well, it's good being seen again.
See, I did the hair this year. For the black hair.
And it looks good. It looks good. Now this young lady was worried that she wouldn't be accepted because she's from Atlanta, but
That's all right.
she's a visitor. You need to know, as a falcon, see, this is a falcon, and you're a raven, see? So it's a bird thing, you know? It's a bird thing.
As long as she's not a redskin, she's all right.
There it is.
You're Pop, you're the master of the ceremony?
Yes,
You started all this?
sorta. I had a lot of good help.
So tell me what made you do it to begin with.
Enjoyment, getting family and friends together, come see the game.
And you've got your son here.
With my son Michael, my good friend Texan Forrest, and this is my grandson.
Oh, nice. You guys spend every Sunday, every home game together?
We spend Saturday cooking.
You spend Saturday cooking and every Sunday?
Saturday cooking. This is our mobile home.
Oh, okay.
The Ravenator.
The Ravenator.
Yeah, brother. You gotta have one of these.
Now, did you actually make this? This is bratwurst or this is sausage?
No, this is Italian.
Now, what is your
sausage.
name?
Danny.
Danny. This is Danny. It's not sir. You didn't say. This is Alex. Say Danny.
What's up, Danny?
Hey, Danny.
How are you?
Okay, now we know Danny, Alex, so it's not sir.
So this is unbelievable. You painted this, all the
Yes.
Ravens colors.
Yes.
And you've got this is this year, right?
Yeah.
Wow. And you've got all the cheerleaders and cheerers on here. Got a closet. Now this, it actually drives or you tow it?
No, we drive
You
it.
drive it?
That's a regular RV that, you know, that you can sleep in.
Wow, look at this. This is really magical. You're true fans, huh?
Yes, definitely.
Come on, you look okay. Here. Give those out to people. Give them out.
How you doing? You're a big Michael Vick fan? Here, let's throw a little bit. Want to? Sorry, Kamish.
Hey, wait a minute. What is this?
Sorry.
This is ball.
Yeah, you want to get in the game?
Hey.
Come on.
Jelly tart.
Jelly tart.
You know, a lot of people call me a jelly tart. And Alex is a jelly tart, I'll tell you that right now. Now, wait, let me ask you this.
Thank you.
How long have you been going to games?
Probably about 5 or 6 years.
5 or 6, and why? What's the big deal?
It's a great big family thing. Everybody loves everybody out here. We're even kind to Pittsburgh people.
No, that's incredible. So you're ignored right now. When they say opponent, like the Falcons aren't an opponent. I mean, they're another team.
Have you seen their quarterback? They're the biggest opponent, I think. They're
But
very
you
good.
know that
Yes,
when we talk about Pittsburgh in Cleveland.
Cleveland? Oh, I like Cleveland.
Okay.
Wait, is your whole family out here with you?
Well, my grandson, my husband, my son-in-law, my daughter's home taking care of the other two.
Ah, so every Sunday that there's a home game, you guys come out and get
We all
together.
do. We bring friends.
Isn't that nice from an
It's very
intergenerational
nice.
perspective
It's
that you
very
had that
nice.
opportunity? You know you can look forward to it.
Yes. I'm 64, my grandson's 5, and we all have a great time together.
Are
And
you-
everybody in between.
Now, are you retired?
No, I work for one of the state delegates from Maryland.
Oh, do you really?
Yes, I do.
Tell her
It
what
is
you
a
do.
very. I go around. Here, let me give you my card.
All right.
I go around to tailgates around the country. 48 tailgates. Now let me ask this question: Are you having a good time?
I'm having a wonderful time.
Then I must be doing a good job.
You're doing a great job.
So here's the
So
deal.
we'll run you for governor.
Well, I'm running actually for president in 2 years.
Are you really?
Think about this. There's a
Okay.
Republican Party, okay party, Democratic Party, okay party, and then the tailgating party.
Yes.
Now, which one is the better party?
Well, I think the tailgating.
There it is. I'm running for president.
Do you try to travel when you tailgate to warmer and warmer areas as the season progresses?
Well, I used to. I used to. I found myself in Florida in December.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
And it is a good thing. You want to be in the moment. There are too many people that I have met that are, you know, working in the destination they think is this term retirement. You know, we're going to work till I'm 65,
Right.
and then I'm retired. And I always say you need to retire one weekend at a time. You need to go out and you need to live. You need to, you know, that, and some of these people, if you notice, they're painted up. They look kind of crazy. And some people are the exuberance. And I always say, show me a person who's passionate, and I'll show you a person who's alive, who's living. Show me a person who isn't passionate about something. Doesn't matter if it's football or crocheting. That show me a person that's not passionate. I'll show you a person who's just going through the routine, going through the motions.
So what is your definition of retirement, though?
I don't know what retirement means anymore. I don't think there is a definition of retirement. Wait a minute, just a minute, just a moment. Tailgating hotline. No, I'm in Baltimore.
Baltimore.
I'm in Baltimore. You can come down. I can't come to the White House right now, George. I'll bring you some food, I'll do some brats, we'll do some brisket, but I can't come now. Okay, send Laura my love. Okay, go Ravens. Okay, talk to you later.
I thought George would be for the Redskins.
Well, he is,
or
but
Dallas.
Well, he's political.
Oh, okay.
Wherever he is, he's for. You know, when he's up
Like
there.
you. Wherever you are, you're for.
Well, that's why I'm running for president.
You are president of tailgating?
President of the United States.
How's that?
Well, you know, when you think about it, and I really believe this, that what you have seen out here so far, and we haven't even gone to the big tailgate lot, are happy people.
Welcome.
You're still looking good.
Yeah.
You're looking great. What you serving today?
We've actually got some caribou.
Some caribou?
Yes,
now this is Alex. Alex, come over here.
Hi.
Hey, Alex, how are you?
Alex is on a passport to this country.
Okay.
Alex doesn't speak a lot of English, so you have to be very slow. She's from Atlanta.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
It's
so
all
you
making
got-
sense. It's all
Yeah,
making
yeah,
sense.
yeah.
Very good.
And she said she was so worried that people would bore, and I said, hey, this is Baltimore.
No.
People know. They'll try to convert you.
Yes.
Hallelujah.
Yes.
Sunday conversion. Lay hands, become cast off the falcon and become a raven. Whoa, I feel it. Okay.
So you're the emergency response tailgate team?
Yes.
What does that mean?
That means that we're here every day, every game, 5 hours before the game, tailgating. Whenever you need a tailgate, we'll be there.
But they are the SWAT team.
SWAT team. Then we stop working tailgate. That's what it stands for. And since the Ravens logo looks like one of the logos looks like a police
I love that
logo,
spot, yeah.
that's how it all started.
How long have y'all been tailgating together?
Pretty much since the Ravens got here, but we built the truck the year after the Super Bowl.
Wow.
And because we needed something to carry, we needed a shed to carry all the stuff down to the game. And that's the reason we started.
Is this a lot of your family or no?
My dad's right there, my cousin's right there, my mom's here,
Where's Mom?
My mom.
I didn't understand football.
You don't understand football?
I do now, but I didn't.
But there's an interesting thing that you don't have to understand football to understand a party. Right. That people come out here don't need to be technical. You don't need to know what the flag is for or offensive holding. You know what that means, offensive holding. I'm not cold from. What do you think, huh? You think this is it? So, all the Ravens fans, let me ask you this. Am I good with a Johnny U here? Okay, brat. Caribou brat. Caribou brat from Alaska. Okay, here's the question. Alex would be interested. You know, from Alaska, do you know they tailgate? They tailgate at the dog sled races. It's true. This is caribou bratwurst. Caribou bratwurst. Isn't it incredible? Go home with some seasoning.
Oh, nice.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
We enjoyed it. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Alaska's #1 Ravens fan right here, baby. #1. In fact, I'm Alaska's only Ravens fan.
How you doing, Commish?
I'm doing incredible. Look at this. You know, I was looking for that pink jersey.
Where are you?
Look at they're using your seasoning.
Look at I was looking for that pink jersey.
You know who this is? That's the commissioner of tailgating. What he's saying. He's the commissioner of tailgating.
Do you like the Ravens because they're birds? No. You don't like birds?
No, I do like sports. That's why I like.
Okay, and why do you like the Ravens?
Because they're good and they beat the Eagles.
And they beat the Eagles.
Why do you love it so much?
It's exciting. I don't know, and I'm an Oriole fan too, and I just love sports.
You've always loved sports your whole life?
Yes. Yeah,
Are you retired?
Yes, I'm retired.
And so, what other things do you do in your retirement? Do you actually watch football games and basketball games all week long, or just football?
Not all week, but I do watch sports. I'm very active. They'll tell you I'm never home.
You're never home? What are you doing?
I don't know. I belong to a boating group, so I do things with them. I belong to church groups and bridge and sports activities, anything. I'll say yes.
Yeah. Really? That's cool. And are all of your friends as active as you are?
No.
What do you think the what made you unique? What do you think the difference is?
I guess I have good health and I feel good and I like to do a lot of things.
I'm sorry. I was raised in Atlanta, Georgia. I can't help it. Give me a hug. Come here.
Come on, Paul.
Give me some sugar.
Oh, fuck.
Give me some sugar. Come on. Come on. Just a little sugar. I'm a sweet Georgia peach. You are hard to get. Thank you.
Oh, how about me? Huh?
So that was an absolute blast on that little stroll through the tailgating.
I can't believe I ate the whole thing. I can't believe you ate so much.
I just had 2 oysters, a couple of jalapeno things. Come on, give me a break. Listen, where are you headed to next, by the way?
Well, I'm headed to Kansas City. Kansas City, here I come. I'm doing a Thanksgiving game there. Then I go to University of Tennessee, and then I go to Tennessee Titans.
Ah, now before we close, do you only do the NFL, or do you do lots of different tailgating parties around?
Oh, no, I do NFL, I do college, I do some high school, and then off season I do some NASCAR, some steeplechase, and of course some opera settings, and some Jimmy Buffett concerts, which is a tailgate in itself.
Oh, that's fantastic. Well, I have to tell you, I have had an incredible day with you. It has been a journey that I won't forget, and I won't forget you. So I'm glad you're a part of my world.
Well, you know, the 2 things. Number 1, tailgate doesn't have to end. So this weekend, wherever you are, come on out. And 2, you know, in the parking lot, we don't do that. We do this.